civilians are the one, or the communities are the one who are telling us that this peace will work. When we begin to consult them on the peace, most of them were skeptical. They were not really thinking that this will bring peace. But for now, they have realized that what we have done is completely different.
People are even trying to sneak into people before it was the road is open officially. Some people from Murle there want to sneak to board. They say now the government is saying now you wait for Pope to come and open it to you officially rather than sneaking in, so that the responsibility is counted on you, the army.
It is the first time now for Lone Nuer to bring their children from the hiding places to the places like Peri. It's the first time for Lone Nuer now to move to the water points near Murle, and it is first time even for Murle now to go to Akobo. and these are the things very unique. You always, at the time of dry season like this, people are used to fight terribly, but now it is completely opposite. It is a period now people are eager for interaction and for exchange visit, and for recovery of children. It is totally different. December, we start with the consultation with key leaders, and then taking of the messages to taking of the Red Chief message to the spiritual leader Dakwet. Dakwet meeting with the delegate from the Murle community, with the spiritual kind of ceremony that was done, holding of the spears, and then get back to various locations. Then Murle were and consulted, Jekabur were consulted, and then the Lao youth leaders. And then it turned up with the Rumbek programs. We move forward to engage the youth directly, armed youth directly, and we were able to take some youth members of Bor, Murle, to Rumbek, because Rumbek become our base. We started some time back, and we succeeded very well in Rumbek. So the armed youth in Rumbek were able to interact with the armed youth of Bor and Murle, and they invited them that you come and learn from us. We took them to Rumbek. They were able to dialogue, and in which number of resolutions were made. They also agreed that as soon as we go back, we'll move as a joint team, Nuer, Murle, and Dinkabur. We move to People, we move to Pieri, we move to Bor, so that we build confidence among our communities. And then from Rumbek program now, the 3 days trust building program between the youth that goes to Pibor, Pieri, and Poktaps. And now it will lead to the bigger meeting that is coming in March, hopefully, with all the communities to be there. Upon our arrival in Pibor, we were welcomed warmly by the community of Murle. A lot of traditional dances were performed. A white bull was killed, signifying that whoever will refit the same, the blood of this white bull will be on his or her neck. This shows that this is the end of bloodshed in Greater Jonglei, in Greater Pibor, in Greater Lao Nuer. So it was a series of activities that were consecutively following one another from one location. A lot more of consultation until when we reach the youth, a lot more of politics playing around with other political figures who were actually trying to scatter what we were doing. A lot more players too that were also trying to show up that they can do it better than the program. The armed youth of Murle have never gone to
deeper areas like Poktab and Peri. And also the use of board have never came and spent night with the use of Murle in Bibor. The same thing, it was something new for the armed use of Love Nuer to come and spend night in Bibor, participated in a dance, traditional dance. So these are things really very unique. And these are the things that send a very significant message to the community for them to believe that this is something unique and this is going to work.
The process is so smart, so brief, very flexible, and it's a bottom-up approach.
And the community is the one to plan and to tell us what they want us to support them with. And they are the one to decide when to meet this community and how to meet them and how to talk with them. And they are the one who is planning everything. And it's not Pope who is telling them that this needs to be done.
This is what is considered to be its strengths, make it different compared to those that are programmed in Juba or elsewhere and then taken to the field. But ours is not done like that. We go direct to the concerned people. We don't even mind. We go direct to the concerned people and consult them. They tell us, if you want us to be okay, do it like this. It happened in Agar, and it is now happening in Bor, Greater Jonglei, and Greater People.
And the differences is here, very clear, flexibility. So when you come with a program that are free design, you have no room to flex a lot. You will not have room to really go by the situation that is around. So you came with what is set. It might not work, it might be working, you don't mind, you come and do it. But the POP approach is more of reason. It is informed by the current situation. And the current situation dictates what POPs does, and not necessarily what is planned, whether it is the right way or it is not the right way. For example, you want to come and do the meeting. Then the community say, no, give us more time. We need to do A, B, C, D, E, so that we come to the meeting when there are no blames, and then we start a new chapter. Youth, the armed youth themselves have not been targeted. Of recent years, politics took the center stage. And so in everything it is seen politically rather than actually looking at the right players.
In many, many years, many communities, when we were in workshops or they were in peace conferences, they proposed that the youth who are fighting should be the one to negotiate peace by themselves, not chiefs who are not even going for raiding, not chiefs or elders who are not going for child abduction or so on, youth. But for whatever reason, none of the organizations has adapted or taken up what the community wanted until now. Actually, it works now. Even today, I received a call from Tushis, and they said they request the road to be open from Manyabol to Tushis for the first time.
We tried this approach in Agar community, and it worked. Armed youth are handling their own issues at their capacity, and government is happy about it. Traditional chiefs are happy about it. This is what we want to apply here. And everybody is like, this is the good approach. This is why we are trying to engage them directly. There are causes, and these are the ones who will bring problem to them.
Having the youth directly involved is for them to know the effect of what they are doing, and they know how they can end it. There are two things here. Women are the ones that are suffering, children are the ones that are suffering, the elderly are the ones that are suffering so much. But they have actually been the victim of the youth. And so you engage the right person, you can engage them, yes, but they are not the ones that are fighting. They are the victim of the fighting that is conducted by the youth themselves. So the youth should be the ones that are targeted, and if they end, then the suffering will go away.
Even some women say, you youth, stop it from now. Don't kill yourself again. And you've been killing our children, you've been killing us, you've been killing our old men, because when the attack come from that side, you run away, you leave us behind. Now, don't do that again.
The widows, everything, the one that are being killed. But who are killing them? The youth. Who are fighting? The youth. So it's good to deal with the youth directly than the other one.
For example, now, even yesterday, there were already one woman and 3 abducted children who were recovered and brought to Gumru. And this is a good effort. These children have never been collected years back. But now, because of the POP program, they are now willing to bring even more children than this. And we will see it in the next coming weeks. Many women also are collected from Lord Nuer, and others are in Bor, like the lady who was brought to us in Poktab. So this is a sign of peace, signs of what should tell us that this peace is going to hold for a long time.
The other programs know more than the program, than the people you want to address. But the Pope, they don't know anything. It is the people who knows more, and Pope just facilitate what they do. After the peer meeting, and of course from the holding of the spears, there is already a signs of commitment from the community. And if that science is nurtured, what is important is the nurturing of what is done. Most of the program comes and like other program, when the spears is old, they would say it is enough. But holding the spear is the beginning of the process. It shows that traditions, mechanism, traditional way of solving problem are effective. They only need to nurture. And people are, most of the program are forgetting that. They think there are more traditions and there are no values, and so we cannot waste our time. We have modern way of conflict management and conflict, but that is not it. What gives me hope is the commitment that I'm seeing from the Murle community. If you look at the commitment of the Murle community, it's the central to everything.
You can find even up to now a lot of phone calls. People want us to go to the cattle camps, and they still want us to, do more, because they have already seen the result of what has been done by the Pope.
You can see their testimonies in Pokta. You can see their testimonies in PRA, and you will see a lot more of their testimonies. So it's just a change of art, a change of practice. When you tell somebody that I think this is a problem, and you give him or her a room to look at the situation and analyze and understand themselves, that is what our program is doing.
The AMU, the real tip from Murle, testify that we have been doing this. Each could come out and say, I have been doing this, and now I've stopped. So the hope is that because we are dealing with the right people, the practitioners of the exercise, this gives hope to people that if they get convinced, elderly will not go for raiding, elderly will not go for revenge. They will just be, everything will be okay.
Good things are coming, and things that have never happened before. So it is something very unique. I don't know. It's God will. So
already, a sense of ownership, a sense of guilt, a sense of forgiveness, a sense of whatever has already been invested in somebody. We're looking at the spear holding, the trust building processes, and to the end where we have the peer meeting. Now we will be almost in the middle of the way, and then you now can begin to do the other one. Do visit around the camps, form the committee, support the committee, both traditional leaders and the youth leaders, to do the mobilizations, also do the sensitization, and actually monitor the situation around. And you give them the support. Our role is to supervise what they are doing. Then at least if that one continues for some years, that will finalize.
Last year, people were thinking of where to get arms to destroy the other side. But now it's totally different. They are not thinking of getting more arms. They are not thinking of revenge. They are not thinking of anything. They are thinking of development and unity and more peace talks and more interactions and businesses and stuff like that. It has Pope has really totally changed the clock. So it is totally unique, and people love it for sure.